Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. In this video, I would like to show to you how we can play around with layers as well as line types. Okay, jenis-jenis garisan dan juga layers. Kegunaan layers dan juga line types di dalam AutoCAD adalah untuk membezakan sama ada garisan yang kita gunakan di dalam sketches adalah garisan objek ataupun garisan tersembunyi ataupun center marks dan pelbagai lagi. So let's get started. Layers tu dia berada under home tab. Okay, home tab, dan kita boleh refer pada this one. Okay, layers tersebut. Even line type pun kita boleh ubah. Okay, di dalam layers ini. Dan kalau kita perhatikan, ini adalah merupakan layer punya indicator. Dan for the time being, seperti mana yang telah kita lakukan aktiviti in our previous videos, kita hanya melibatkan satu layer saja, iaitu default layer, this one. Yang mana layer tu nama dia kosong, zero, dan warna yang kita gunakan adalah warna putih, yang normally yang kita guna ni kan. Sorry, saya for example I choose line. Okay, layer ini, okay, layer yang escape to exit from the activity. Layer ini adalah layer yang berwarna putih. Okey. Kalau kita sebenarnya satu saja layer berwarna putih dan nama layer ini adalah kosong. Sebenarnya kita boleh tambah lagi layer-layer tersebut dengan pergi ke layer properties sesuatu. Ingat layer ni berada under home tab. Kita ada banyak jenis tab kan? Kita ada banyak jenis tab. Tetapi layer ini berada pada home tab dan di sini okey, kedudukan layer tersebut. Sekiranya kita nak tambah layer, okey, layer beberapa layer ni, kita boleh pergi ke sini, layer properties. Okey, so layer properties manager ni akan terpapar. Okey, di sini seperti mana telah saya katakan kepada anda sebentar tadi, dan saya akan expand this a bit. Okey, so ini color dia white dan jenis garisan ataupun line type adalah continuous. Okay, that's why kalau kita perhatikan dia, kalau kita buat circle ke ataupun arc ke, okay, ataupun arc ke, garisan ini adalah merupakan garisan ini adalah merupakan garisan berterusan. Garisan objek ini sebagai objek garisan yang continuous. Alright, so seperti mana yang telah saya katakan sebentar tadi, sekiranya kita nak tambah lagi layer, we can go to layer properties. Dan kalau diperhatikan pada bahagian atas ni, dia ada beberapa, okay, beberapa new layer. Kita ada new layer, VP frozen, okay, in all viewports, delete layer, and also set current. So I just want you to focus on, for the time being, on the new layer. Okay, so new layer mana kita nak tambahkan layer pada bahagian sini. Okay, so let's kata choose this one, new layer, and then you can just leave it as layer 1 or you can rename it. Okay, you can rename it. Let's say I'm going to rename it as let's say green. Okay, green means that I'm going to change this to, instead of white, I'm going to change it to green. Just click this one and then you can choose any green. This I'm going to maintain with this green color. Then once after you choose that particular of color that you want, then just straight away go to OK button. There you are. Okay. It's not necessary to name it as green. Name this layer as green. You can put any number, any name. Okay. Depends on your preference. This is only an example. Okay, if you want to add more layers, you can just simply go to here and click this one, add new layers. Let's say this time I'm going to make it, let's say red, let's say for example. Again, you can name it apa-apa pun, tak kisah. This is only contoh. Okay. So I'm going to change instead of green just now. Ni dia akan follow yang sebelum tu kita dah buat warna dia. Okay, so click this one and I'm going to choose yellow. Then once after confirm, you can choose here also any color, pink color pun you nak pun boleh. Alright, just click OK. And then tengok kalau saya new lagi, dia akan follow yang sebelumnya warna. Okay, merah. Click this one. Dah okay, merah. So never mind, we can change the color. Let's say this time I'm going to indicate with yellow, and then I'm going to change instead from red, I'm going to pick yellow color. Then just click OK. Just leave it for the timing all of these line types as continuous line type. Okay. Dan kalau you perhatikan tanda tick ataupun tanda right pada bahagian ujung kiri di sini bermaksud sekarang ni, okay, currently this line or this layer, okay, this line or this layer is the current layer. Okay, current layer. So if let's say if I close this, but this is our current layer. Okay, so how are we going to switch that particular of color layer? There are two ways. Satu cara panjang, satu cara shortcut. Okay, cara saya tunjuk cara panjang terlebih dahulu. Cara panjang, you go back to layer properties here. Okay, you go back to layer properties, and then you pilih layer apa yang you nak pakai. Let's say I'm going to use yellow. Pergi pilih yellow dulu. Okay, highlight, click the yellow first kat sini. Then click this one, current. Set as current. Nampak? Dia punya tick tu dah berpindah instead of daripada zero layer ni kepada yellow color. So, kalau you perhatikan di sini pun dia dah berubah. Okay, tadi kita this one. Nampak? Okay, so kalau kita pilih red, let's say for example, tengok ni dia akan berubah juga. So, click this one. So, dia berubah kepada red color. So, bila katakan you close this, and let's say if you play around with your sketches, dia akan berwarna merah. Why? Because kita dah pilih merah dan continuous. Okay, dan juga continuous line. Alright. Okay, so you can play around with this one. Alright. Now, cara kedua, itu cara shortcut, ialah very easy. You just need to expand this arrow, click this one, dan pilih terus yang mana you nak. Let's say I'm going to change back to zero layer, zero with continuous line. Just click this one, and then straight away you can play around. Alright, same as well as this one. Katakan I nak pilih yellow pula, click this one, go to yellow, and then you can play around with those sketches that you would like to create. Alright, it's very straightforward. Again, just green, since kita dah buat green kan. Okay, so kita lukis je lah green juga. Alright, there you are. So you can have all these, you can try to play around with these layers later on. Okay, so I'm going to shift this at the side first. Okay, because I would like to show to you how are we going to change the line type. Just now I already showed to you how are we going to play around with the layers. Okay, and as far as you're concerned, that the line, this type of line is known as object line, and it is a continuous line type. So let's say katakan kita nak create, normally katakan kalau kita create a circle like this, I just simply draw without any dimension. Okay, and let's say I'm going to copy out this one. I'm going to make sure my ortho is on. Let's say somewhere around here. I just would like to create a simple part like this. And let's see, I'm going to have another one more circle at the middle of these both circles, and then I'm going to have a line here. tangent, and also tangent. Need to have a tangent here. Okay, press escape, and then I'm going to mirror. I'm going to make it bigger, so easier for me to proceed with my activities. No, and then I'm going to mirror both of these from here to here. No, okay, I'm going to eliminate this my guideline. So now, let's say I'm going to create of course, definitely for those circles, kalau apa-apa yang melibatkan circles di dalam engineering drawing, you need to have a center mark ataupun center garisan tengah bulatan, okay, center marks. Any circle lah, okay. Normally there are certain keys whereby in engineering drawing, kalau fillet, you remember we play around with fillet pun sometimes dia akan letak, dia akan tunjukkan juga, okay, di center mark, okay. But for me, it is enough for you if let's say if you just show the center marks pada circle penuh lah, pada bulatan penuh like this, alright. So in order to change the line type, we need to go to layer properties. We can't change it simply here kat sini ni. Okay, shortcut ni kita just nak change type of layer saja. Okay, type of layer. Let's say we would like to change to yellow type of color layers. So we can change here. Just switch, expand this arrow and then switch whatever layers that you want. Okay. However, if you would like to change anything such as the line type, or you would like to create the layers or line type, you can't do it here. So you have to go to layer properties, right? Go to layer properties, and then I'm going to shift this a bit here. Okay, now you have to name it. It's much more better. We set it. I just leave it this okay, all this day. So I'm going to create another new one. Click here, and let's say since I would like to create this center mark. Okay, so center mark is a center line, all right. So I'm going to name it as center. Okay, much more easier for me to refer later on. Okay, if I do have many layers, so it is much more easier if I name it with the actual name or the exact name, so that I can refer it later on. Okay. Okay, now let's say I've already named it as center, and then I'm going to change, instead of green color, let's say I'm going to change it to yellow color, for example. Then click OK, and this time I can't use continuous line type because this is center. Okay, center mark of the circle. So I'm going to change this continuous lines to the center line. So what I need to do is that I just go to here, continuously, perkataan continuously. Okay, bring your cursor here, then click it. Okay, so dia akan keluar select line type. Tengok, kalau you perhatikan pada bahagian ni, cuma ada satu je continuous line type. So how to load, macam mana kita nak call out center mark ataupun center line tersebut? By go to load here, nampak ni ya. Click this load, and then you cari di sini, you just scroll down, center, C. Okay, center, right? Okay, C, center. Okay, this center. We do have few types of center. Sebenarnya center ini kenapa ada banyak center, kenapa ada banyak dash, kenapa ada banyak divide. Kalau you perhatikan kenapa banyak hidden, kenapa a lot of this one. Okay, why? Because all of these line types dia direka untuk architecture. Okay, untuk architecture. Kalau architecture, let's say they would like to build any landscape or build any building plans, so they need to have like this multiple line types. Okay, dia ada maksud dia lah kalau dalam architecture. Okay, dalam architecture dia ada maksud dia kenapa, let's say for example center ni Okay, center ni dia panjang macam ni bentuk dia. Center tu dia punya panjang 0.5 times. Okay, kenapa macam ni? Center times 2. Kenapa pula dia macam ni? Okay, dia ada maksud dia lah. Maksud tersendiri dia dalam architecture. Tetapi we as an engineering student, we don't need to bother about that. We just need to bother the first one, which is center. Apa-apa kita guna yang pertama saja, ke center. Because this is the general line type. Macam border kan, kalau nak guna-guna, take the first one. Because the first one of the line type di dalam senarai library of these line types adalah merupakan the general application in AutoCAD. Alright, so let's say as what I mentioned to just now, I would like to choose center, so I will pick center. Okay, pick center, klik dulu center, dan klik OK. Nampak center ni, okay, line type ni akan keluar di sini. Tadi hanya continuous saja kan, so now we do have another one type of line type, which is center. Okay, so remember before you click OK, you kena pilih dulu, jangan lupa pilih. Normally student they forget to choose. Lepas dia dah load kan, okay, dah ada, dia lupa nak pilih. Okay, so you have to choose this one dulu, then click OK. Nampak, baru dia akan bertukar center. Don't bother about this one because this is line week. Line week ni, okay, just biarkan default. Apakah itu line week? So I click this one. Ini I just would like to show to you ni, but don't touch about this one. Okay, default as a default, just leave it as default because this is dia punya thickness of the line type. Kalau you pakai, you play around with this one, you tak guna default, nanti kita punya line di dalam AutoCAD, nanti kita lukis nanti tak standard lah, it's not standardized. So we would like to have all the lines, okay, dia standard, with standard format, so we just leave it as default. Okay, so there's nothing to do much on the line width. Alright, so remember we would like to create just now, as I mentioned to you. Okay, once after we already confirm this one, as I mentioned to just now, we would like to create the center mark of these 3 circles. Alright, so remember to switch to center, and then center mark ni ada di mana? Center mark ni berada di annotate. Okay, kalau annotate sini tak ada, kita go to here. Okay, annotate tab. Let's say here tak ada, kita tak ada annotate, kita tak ada center mark. So go to annotate. Okay, annotate, tadi kita kat home, now we go to annotate. So annotate, kalau you perhatikan, this is the center mark. Okay, this is the center mark. So you just need to click this center mark, this icon, and then they ask us select circle or arc to add center mark. So you pilih which circle that we would like to create this center mark. Bulatan mana yang ataupun circle mana yang kita nak createkan center mark? Kita nak bulatan ni, kita nak bulatan ni, kita nak bulatan ni. As you can see, nampak? Okay, dia akan terhasil. Dan sekiranya kalau, okay, I would like to press escape to exit from the center mark command, from the center mark activity. So I just press escape. Now, kalau you perhatikan di sini, I would like to share with all of you another one more command. Okay, kalau you perhatikan di sini, okay, dia punya size. Ini bukan, I'm not talking about line width. Line width tadi ketebalan. Okay, tetapi I would like to show to you, or I would like to discuss with you the line size. Okay, kalau you perhatikan di sini, dia punya line size dia kecil sangat. So bermaksud dotted line, kalau kita ambil full view of this sketch, okay, sketch yang baru saya hasilkan ni, dia punya ni tak berapa nampak kerana kecil. Okay, dia punya size of this center mark punya line type ni kan terlalu kecil. So what you need to do is that we can change the size. Okay, we can change the size of this particular line type size. So you just need to bring your cursor here, then you type LT scale. Okay, kalau di data apa di sini, you just straight away can go to here. Okay, alright, go to here LT scale, or you can just simply type penuh lah kat sini pun tak apa. Tetapi kalau saya bila dah type LT je, kalau dia keluar je LT scales, I just click this one, LT scales. So kita akan enter dia punya line type scale factor. For the time being, dia punya scale ataupun size line ini adalah 1. Okay, 1. So let's say kita buat dia besar sedikit. Katakan tak 5. Tengok macam mana. Then press enter. Nampak? So lebih jelas. So kalau you nak play around, katakan you nak buat besar sangat lah, nak buat 3 lah, go ahead. Type LT. Dah keluar sini, just click this one. Okay, this one. Click this one. Tadi kita buat 5 kan, scale dia. So now katakan you nak buat 3, tak apa, go ahead. Kita tengok macam mana bentuk dia. And then press enter. Okay, nampak? Okay, so I much more prefer to use 5 rather than 3, kerana 5 tu lebih jelas. 5 dan enter. There you are. So itu berkenaan dengan center mark. Okay, untuk center mark. So sekiranya katakan pada bahagian sini kita ada satu slot. Okay, slot di sini, di mana slot tersebut dia berada pada, katakan let's say this is a top view, bahagian pandangan atas, top view or plan view. Dan pada bahagian bottom ni, let's say for example bottom of this katakan part, okay, let's say this is a part, okay, a component, ini adalah pandangan atas, dan pada bahagian bawah komponen ni, kata let's say we do have a slot. Okay, katakan I buat slot, let's say I'm going to create okay, before that I need to change. Okay, kata change to object, color green color, so I'm going to change this to green color. And then ataupun katakan saya nak create hidden. Okay, bila dekat bawah, slot tu berada pada bahagian bawah, alright, dia akan hidden lah. Pasal kita tak nampak, pasal dia berada pada bahagian bawah komponen ni. So I need to create my layer first, because kalau kita expand ni, I tak ada hidden layer, I cuma ada create center mark tadi kan. So I'm going to pick the layer properties over here, alright, and then I'm going to set my new layer here. Then I'm going to name it as hidden lines. Okay, hidden. Then I'm going to change I'm going to use the cyan color, for example, cyan color. You can choose you can pick any color, because there is no standard color for each of the line types. There's no standard at all. Okay, in AutoCAD, you can just simply pick any color, depends on your choice or depends on your preference. So let's say I'm going to pick my cyan, then go click OK. Alright, and then don't forget to change the line type. Instead of using continuous, just click this one. Okay, I already the reload tadi kot center tu. Okay, then I go to load, and then I'm going to search for hidden, hidden. Okay, remember I did mention too, I've told you just now that just we we are in engineering fields, we just need to choose the first type of hidden line, which is this one. Click this one, press OK, and then don't forget to click here, choose the hidden first, then click OK. There you are. Okay, so I'm going to make this one as a current. Okay, you can change here as well if you want to. And let's say I'm going to have a slot as I mentioned just now. So I just simply draw without any dimension here, and then I'm going to copy this one from here to here again without any dimension. Or let's say I'm going to mirror it. Okay, I'm going to mirror this, much more easier. Mirror this one from, let's say I'm going to make it from this center point. Okay, center, dia tak tunjuk center. So I press Ctrl button, right click, center from this center to sini pun dia tak tunjuk. To kita nampak, just putting touch, then go to here. No. and then I'm going to click this one, line type, escape, line type here, from this quadrant to this quadrant, escape, and then I'm going to trim this line. Okay, then press escape button, and I'm going to have another one more slots at this side. Kalau hidden line ni bermaksud kita tak nampak lah slot ni, because as what I did mention to you just now, that the location or the position of the slot, dia berada di at the bottom of this component, so that's why we can't see this slot. So that's why we need to use the hidden lines. Okay, dia garisan tersembunyi. So I'm going to mirror this, enter, and I'm going to mirror it at this side. There you go. Okay, that is about the hidden lines as well as the center mark. For your information, untuk pengetahuan anda, kedua-dua jenis line type ini, iaitu center mark dan juga hidden line, ini adalah merupakan dua jenis, dan juga garisan objek, garisan continuous dan garisan objek adalah merupakan garisan-garisan yang the most common use in AutoCAD, yang paling banyak diguna pakai di dalam AutoCAD lah. Okay, alright guys, so hopefully that you understand how we can set up, or how are we going to apply the layers as well as the line type. Okay, and I hope that you really understand about this topic, and thank you for your attention. I will see you in our next video. Thank you very much.